I was wrong.
Duh.
Bianca, I was wrong to put you in the position you were in last week to make you the referee because I was wrong to assume that any of you three could handle this like professionals.
Oh.
I was wrong, but there's only one way I figured to right the wrong. Therefore, at WrestleMania, IYO SKY, you will defend this, the Women's World Championship, against Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley in a triple threat match.
Just like that, Cole.
Now, I don't plan on wasting any time. I need 3 signatures on the document. Let's get this over with.
So actually, I am happy you're being added to the match because you really think I'm scared of you. Baby, I went through Elimination Chamber. I watched 2 of my closest friends try to tear each other apart, and I still won. So if I was able to overcome all of that, you don't think I can overcome a triple threat? No. No.
A lot of mommy fans in Minneapolis.
I'm gonna walk out of WrestleMania as your WWE Women's Champion, and I'm gonna go through you to get it.
Bianca, you really think that I'm scared of you?
Shut up. Give me the contract, sign it. You done wide enough to get here. You got what you want, sign it. I want you in the match.
Thank you. Just sign it. All I need is a signature. Please.
That's 2 signatures, Cole.
Guys, all I need her to do is sign the contract. I just need a signature.
And IYO SKY now with a missile drop kick to Rhea into Belair. The champion, I told you, Pat, she's pissed off. She's sick and tired of playing second fiddle to Belair and Rhea Ripley, and IYO SKY demands respect.
And Io's the last one standing as she picks up her title and says, I'll see you two at WrestleMania.
And IYO SKY can prove to the world that she does not have to be an afterthought.